Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. Let's see what we get from the fountain of loot here that gives us a whole lot of loot. I'm actually not seeing anything that's related to achievements. There's no face flask, there's no, well, that's really the only one, unless there was some pair of boots here. What about Yumi's bow? Yumi's bow would absolutely be able to knock the queen off of the tower, right? Right? Man, I don't know if Yumi's bow would actually work, but I'm like, I gotta try it. It's still an achievement that needs to be done, and you know what? I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Monkey Man says shield only run. That's a run that I'm gonna have to do at some point. People keep jokingly recommending it to me. Do a shield only run. I think I could do it, honestly. I feel like I know a lot about the enemy attack patterns in this game, and I'm learning more all the damn time. I feel like I could do a run where and we'll go tactics in this one because we're already here. I feel like I could do a run where I shield only. I thought Yumi's bow wasn't able to be interrupted. That must be a different item. It's definitely hard, and certain items literally, certain enemies, I should say, literally cannot be killed only using a shield. In particular, the blue birds, everyone's favorite creatures in the game, they cannot be killed with a parry. Wow, this bow is so slow. How does it pierce? What does it mean piercing? Like, yes, it pierces, it drags them along. Okay, we also got Hayabusa boots, which is hilarious. So if we have a backup plan to kick the queen off of the tower, if the boots don't work, or rather if the Yumi's bow doesn't work. So we have outs. Dun 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 dun. Monkey Man says, you might be the best Dead Cells player I know. Well, I'd have to argue you might not know that many people, because I don't really see myself as being particularly great. I just have a lot of time on my hands. But thank you, by the way. It's not to say that I can't take criticism, just that I prefer not to. Or, oh God. But, you know, I've been working at my Dead Cells for a long time, trying to get better at this game. And I've been playing a whole heck of a lot of it lately. Solder J says, I enjoy Dead Cells vicariously because I can't even beat 3 cells. Here's the thing, Solder J. 3 cells is pretty freaking hard. All things considered. It actually is kind of tough. Take this. 3 cells is, I think, the hard difficulty because you run out, you don't get any full heal flasks anymore. You only get, I see it, you only get the partial heal flasks in between biomes. So I think that's where it gets pretty tough, pretty tricky. Because even at 2 BC, you know what, no, I'm dumb. 2 BC is where you only get the partial flasks. 3 BC is where you only get partial flasks during some biome transitions. Some biome transitions are empty. So it is still a difficulty jump because you only get like 3 bonus flasks instead of like 7. So I guess 2 is like the big one. 2 is the big jump. Well, that doesn't make me immune to spikes. Why do I do that to myself? Why do I turn myself into a chicken? I can't get out. Joe Frog says 2BC is where I got stuck. Yeah, that's the one that people get stuck on because you don't get the full heals. Most people can go 2 floors without having to heal 4 times. But doing a whole run only being able to heal like 10 times, that gets to be a little bit more tough. I'm starting to think that Yumi's bow might not be that good. It's got a lot of ammo though. That's like one big positive right there. Monkey Man asks, is a no-hit run possible? Heck yes. Gladeair says, I saw a run where someone beat 5BC with only Poyo power. I'm not a big fan of the item, actually. It's so hard to aim. Like, you gotta turn away from the enemies in order to shoot them with a bomb, and then they gotta walk into the bomb. It's like, okay, well, a little weird. Is this legendary? We got both scrolls. This is legendary equipment. Yes, I am going to poop bombs onto this zombie. I guess the damage is pretty good, huh? What do we get? It's, oh my god! Yes, a legendary boy's axe. All right, if you want, game. Let's see what happens. He still gets yeeted even though he's rooted. I love it. Why is this so common? I mean, I love it, but why is this so common? This is insane. How could I not go full, ultra, try hard, do everything you can path? How can I not? How can I not? How can I not do this? Cider J says, Boy's axe, Binding of Isaac axe. Now that would be something special. So, I mean, at this point, you know, we should actually swap, because that's gonna be our primary attack from now on. I like that it gets stuck in the door. What the heck? I threw an axe when my axe was stuck in the door. And then honestly, poisons the enemy. Like, can we reroll it to something else? Honestly, movement speed after you kill an enemy is gonna be better, at least for the next few floors. But yeah, we really want this to have, I don't know if you can get ammo, but ammo would be good. Otherwise, just raw damage from something. Did you lose track of me when I turned into a chicken? Is that what happened there? If enemies lose sight of the player when they turn into a chicken, that's a good way of breaking engagement. Admittedly, it is a good way of hitting an enemy that's underneath you. Let's go! What is the seed, by the way? I gotta look at this. This seed, 995851. It's either a scroll or more legendary equipment. It's a scroll. And this is gonna be survival. I don't see why we wouldn't take more survival. I guess that's the deal. Like, it says 231 damage over 3.5 seconds, but the eggs crit, which is not taken into account, and the eggs explode, which is not taken into account, and it's giving you damage per egg, not DPS, which is not taken into account. So it's misleading how much damage it actually does. Maybe that's the true power of the Poyo power, which is not actually polo power. That's something you wear when you are very pretentious. Yeah, it must interrupt AI, because the only time the birds go chirp, 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 constantly is when their AI is broken because you're invisible, or you've opened up a chest or something, and you're like looking at the loot. So there's something happening there. We need to get ammo for this boy's axe, though. Or just use the lacerating aura a little bit more. I think he jumped off. You know what? That was not bad. What the heck? Dude, I'm loving it though. This is a great run so far. Thank you for pronouncing it correctly now. Is it actually Pollo? Sauter J says, skill grants you a button-up shirt and no other effects. That's what happens when I actually try to use the Yumi's bow. I just have to accept that this is not Yumi's bow. Do not be using Yumi's bow here. This is a run, and actually I'm starting to use Pollo power, and like it's very good for killing elites, it seems. This is a run where we just want to use Boy's Axe the entire time. That's what this run is all about now. No other weapon matters. Except for more throwing axes if we can get them. Which we really should do. Like, we should try to find another axe and then roll 2 axes. We can put the Yumi's bow in our backpack, and as long as it works on the queen, the Yumi's bow, we can just swap to it on that fight, and then boom, we're done. Now, although there is Spartan sandals, so we'll just hold this for the time being, because that's what we want. And there's a knockback shield, and there's an alchemical carbine. Okay, so like, what the heck? First of all, the kick is super quick. The final strike will knock back any enemy. So you've got a 1-2, the queen hopefully goes behind you, and then you dodge roll past her for the kick. So that's how we're gonna end up doing that, I think. And there's a alchemical pistol as well. I'm curious what maybe the easiest way to do this achievement is, because I just want that equipment. That way I can hold on to something else for the run, like I can hold on to an alchemical carbine or a parry shield or something. That's kind of what I want. I want to be able to hold more equipment. You were just laying eggs, lol. Dude, I gotta admit, egg laying ability, better than I thought it was. Oh, what the heck? Egg laying ability is actually pretty good, it seems. You know what? I should do that more often. Make sure to cancel your, Uh-oh. Make sure to cancel your attack if you need to. Hold on, come here. You ready for this? Dude, it does so much damage. This is a lie. It does not do 266 damage. It does about 400 damage per egg, and it fires like 5 eggs per second. I can't believe I've been lied to for so long about something so important as this. You couldn't reach me. The damage is way better than what's written on the tin. Okay, where are we going here? We got more stuff to do. We gotta go back for the extra scroll that I'm not doing because I'm just trying to get through the floor with the 60 streak, which we've already gotten, so now it's just backtrack time. Weird that it doesn't show the crit damage. I guess because it's a unique effect. It doesn't have the standard like text prompts. Like normally weapons, they show you the DPS, which takes into account combo hits and whatnot. And for melee weapons, it's very consistent. You know, you just calculate. You have the game automatically calculate how long the combo is, how many frames it takes per attack from the combo, and then you have it display the DPS. You don't calculate it ahead of time. But I guess because this is unique, it tells you the damage per egg and then the time that the power lasts. It doesn't have that kind of automatic calculation happening, so they don't have it displaying the crits for some reason. It's kind of weird. This is just a scroll at the end of this, huh? Weird place for a scroll, but I'll take it. Hope I didn't accidentally take survival when I didn't need to. I may have hit survival as a scroll at some point in the past. A little bit of a my bad there. Dun dun dun. Do you know if there's any unlocks tied to the achievements left? For me, no. For me, no. I've gotten all of the, well, except for outfits. Because one of the, well, I guess it's not an achievement, is it? It's kind of like an in-game achievement, I guess. One of the outfits that I need to get is kill yourself with Face Flask. So we got to do that at some point. No extra jumps. Just, you know, keep in mind that you got no extra jumps. Easy. I hate this one. The first jump is the hardest one, though. Okay. There we go. Easy as pie. Now we've already gotten 60 kills, so there's no reason to, you know, backtrack for everything. We're just going to instead pick up the food. Although I have to ask, do we even get the normal food drop? I think we might have not. So let's kill some enemies. Kill some enemies and look for food. I'm pretty sure I didn't eat anything yet, so. Later says, I feel like that one long jump only shows up when you don't have extra jumps. That's why I've struggled to get good at that jump in particular, because I don't want to, you know, take all of my health and damage when I have one run where I don't have extra jumps yet, and then I find that. Because it always freaking happens. It always freaking happens, doesn't it? Is there nothing left alive? I must have already eaten the food. I don't remember doing it, but sure, why not? What do you mean by normal food drop? So we'll rehash the food. Every floor, there is guaranteed one food in a wall that is melee'd, and one food from an enemy that is not. You can get more food, either from walls, enemies, or just on the ground randomly. But at a bare minimum, you will find 2 pieces of food every level. I think I should take like a boomerang or something. I know ammo mutation doesn't apply to the weapon, but I don't think I want the Gilded Yumi. Yes, it does knock enemies back. I don't know if it's gonna work on the Queen, but the Spartan Sandals literally says guaranteed push on any enemy on the third hit of the combo. So I kind of just want to hold the sandals. So what would be better for me for now? Probably boomerang. I mean, we can essentially throw them instantaneously, which is great. Plus 50% at max HP. Toxic Cloud, Trail of Flames, Toxic Cloud, 50% damage at more HP. Well, we're gonna stick with this one then. And then I do feel like ammo's still appropriate. Because an XYX, and an XYX is so much damage. Now please give me another Boy's Axe though, so I can XYXY. Look at that rooting effect. I haven't even noticed that before. Cudgel! Nah. Okay, what the heck? I think I broke the door. Well, so there's the floor food. It's a corrupt turkey. I see it immediately, which is just totally fantastic and wonderful and amazing, and I love this game. Okay. I'm loving the XYX combo. Gotta admit, it's doing good work. Doing God's work. Go that way. This is like the perfect combo too, because the root means that the boomerang just hits him in the back over and over again. It's like XYX, and then you just keep spamming X, and then eventually it'll explode when the Boy's Axes come back. So then there's the other food. I got hit by that, just barely. Yeah, this is a totally acceptable, fantastic run. Now, what we should have done, and what I'm gonna try to do now that I remembered, is I'm gonna try and save an amulet that has extra jumps, because it'll make it easier to do the challenge room, because I'd rather not get hit if I can avoid it. This is an extremely powerful run right now. Solder J says this is actually a sick weapon combo. It is, like, this is fantastic, I love it. You just smack them, you smack them around. Lacerating Aura. I do like it, but I think I might actually prefer something else. I don't have a lot of money though, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on re-rolling. So extra jumps, no extra jumps, so screw that. Boomerang hits him from behind. Weirded Warriors, they do block the Boy's Axe, but they don't block the boomerang. So it's actually a nice combo to use on them. Melee's cleared. This is like the easiest prison I've ever had. And I haven't even used this yet. Just in case you forgot, or just in case you think I forgot, not in case you forgot. Boy's Axe No Mercy works pretty well. Really? Why would it work well? It doesn't seem like a good combo. Boy's Axe No Mercy. Why do you care? Like, Boy's Axe does so much damage in big chunks. I don't feel like No Mercy would work that well. No Mercy is more for like DOT, or you're firing a lot of bullets. I'm only firing one axe. Well, okay, I'm firing two axes. Let's be reasonable here. I guess I just don't see it. But I don't see a lot of things in Dead Cells, and people tell me that it ends up being good, and I use it and it's good. Joe Frog asks about the Hunter's Grenade. I very frequently, you know what? I'm gonna revise my statement that I was gonna make. Back when I used to play a lot more Dead Cells, before I came back to the game again, I would take the Hunter's Grenade with me because the extra scrolls meant that I could stay alive for a lot longer. Taking the Hunter's Grenade early in the game, that gives you like triple HP, potentially, at least until you get more scrolls and more damage. So it's a great use of an inventory slot just to have an extra, you know, ton of survivability. On BC 2, 3, 4, 5, that's actually quite nice to have. I stopped taking it when I started to use my skills more. And then I think as a result, I kind of got into a habit of not using my skills as much because I had always had the Hunter's Grenade, so I'd only use like one skill at a time, like something like this. But I'm getting better at it. At remembering to use my skills, because we need to use skills. Let's go here. Because yeah, the Hunter's Grenade, at least early, for 3,000 bucks, you get triple HP. And then the extra damage on top of it, which is fantastic. That's dumb. We should have taken point blank, I think. Oh, you know what we need? Oh, if we're going Watcher, we need turrets. That's what I should have looked for in the shop on the last floor. Good outfit. I know the malaise is increased. I kind of did it to myself. I understand that. There's nothing here. All right. I'm surprised nothing's spawned in yet. Random weapons. I would take killing deck. You know, that's another achievement, but I don't think we need to go for it. We'll focus on pushing her, because you have to either kill her with the killing deck or kill her by pushing her off. So let's kill her by pushing her off. I don't actually want the sandals to be stronger, because I don't want them to accidentally kill her. If that's even how it works, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know if you get the achievement by knocking her corpse off, or if she takes lethal damage from the fall. Like, I legitimately have never done this before, and I haven't looked it up, except, you know, what the actual achievement is. This will be a new experience. Is there any enemies in the toxic sewers at all? Hello? Hello? It's like, I know you're there at least. All right, at least we found one chest. I should not have even come into the door. We should have explored the normal floor first, and then if there was a cursed chest, we would at least have that room maybe to fall back on. That's annoying. I thought I had it. I hiccuped too. Watch out! Oil power. Oh yeah, just, you know, create lasers right where I wanted to go. That's freaking fair. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I refuse to die. We gotta heal though, oh my god. I know I've got gastronomy, but we're gonna have to actually spend that food healing at this point. I am taking pretty dumb damage and I got low health, so this is gonna be a rough one. Do you see this? It's another challenge rift. It's another challenge rift? Poyo power adds insult to injury. I'm just bad at it. I'm very bad at it. Okay, how's it looking? Hey, you. Well, I definitely don't want to do that quite yet, because, I mean, we don't really have the HP to make that work. Maybe in a bit, we'll say. We'll explore it a little bit first. You trying to get me killed, Mushroom Man? Mushroom Man, take me by the hand. Do you see how many there are? It was just grenades as far as the eye could see. I could see pretty far. I can't believe that worked, by the way. Our malaise has actually gone down recently. Why don't you take the food? Yeah, I'm waiting for disengagement because it provides us invincibility if we're about to die, and we still have that skill active. So until disengagement activates, there is actually no reason to eat food. As long as we can disengage properly, get away, and then, you know, get back to the health. In the past, I have had that strategy screw me up. Once I was on the castle, I think. And I think I remember I was running around trying to deal some enemies, and they just surrounded me. And I tried to parry them, and I couldn't disengage. Like, literally disengage. And I got killed. But you know what? For the most part, saving the health on the ground is the wise idea. Dun 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 dun. That's also why I'm not doing the challenge rift, because if we land on spikes, it will trigger disengagement. I'd rather just do more of the floor first, and then deal with that later. Okay. Thanks for waiting. Like, very kind of you to just wait for me to finish picking up my scroll before I killed you. Whoa, 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 we did not get poisoned. Clever strat. Actually, I originally was a big fan of using Yugdar Oli Leo Ox, the YOLO ability, the extra life mutation. And then someone said, hey, use disengagement because it's better, it's reusable. And then I started using it, and then that's when I became a believer. So disengagement has activated, by the way. That's when I became a believer, because it actually is just so much better. Rather not go this way. I know, Malaise tier is increasing. We're gonna have to deal with it. Okay. I would love to be able to save the food and, you know, let's just do this now. I would love to be able to save the food and take it for a damage bonus against the Watcher. We're not gonna be able to do that. YOLO is good for when you're learning the game. YOLO is good because it's unlocked by default. To get disengagement, you have to beat the game once. So, yeah, it definitely is. Yes, it definitely is better for earlier players because they have access to it. But as soon as you get access to disengagement, it is superior to YOLO in basically every way. Why would you ever go up here? That I'm a little bit annoyed with. I will just spend a healing flask. I hope that in the future they make the spikes have a different tell if they retract automatically. Like I just wanna be able to platform correctly. Give me a visual indication of if they're gonna be automatic or only when I walk on top of them. That's all I want. That's all I want. It makes no sense that there's no tell between the two. It means that if ever I want to do a jump on spikes, I just have to stop and wait a second and see what happens, which is boring. Anyways. Akir, welcome. Another legendary boys axe. What? Yep. More boys axes. More boys axes. More! Yeah, they should have a different sprite. Even if the only difference was blood. Put blood on the ones that are automatic. If you do that, there's no problem. Because it's a visual tell, players will get used to it, they'll understand what it is, and then when they're going fast, they'll be able to see it. How many achieves left? There's only like 6 left. But on this run, I would love to kill the queen by kicking her off of the lighthouse. That's what we're gonna try. Blood already shows up on spikes that have enemies or you fall on them though. Yes, you are correct, Solder. However, hold on. Metaman says, you're right, but they can't do that because Dead Cells is not a platformer. So Solder J, yes, blood that you hit has blood, or sorry, spikes that you hit have blood on them, but who cares? It's not about whether or not the spikes have blood on them all the time. It's about when you approach them and you see a pile of like 6 spikes in a line. If they all have blood on them, you would know that they would retract. And if you're jumping on the spikes, putting blood on them, that's your fault. I mean, after all, they're still spikes. The ones with blood are just automatic because they've hit people walking by, right? Like, it doesn't matter if one spike in a group of 10 gets blood on it eventually. Like, this thing has blood on it, but it makes no sense. The blood is indicating the direction it's not swinging in. Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's a little bit of a design rework that should be made on traps and stuff, I think. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Well, that worked. Yeah, I think that the automatically retracting spikes and the spinning balls could use a little bit of a visual retweak. Wow, we actually did get magic missiles right before the fight, huh? But we know that Boy's Axe is so good. Nah, this is gonna be better. Yeah, this will be better. Will it? What's the hard part of this fight? The hard part of this fight is gonna be the tentacles. I actually think we take this over Boyo. Although admittedly, it will do a lot of damage because it'll lay the eggs and then the tentacles will sweep through and hit all the eggs, but maybe we'll take it instead of lacerating aura? I don't trust myself to jump with the chicken, so we'll get rid of the chicken. Magic missiles is a good choice as well, but the problem with the fight has never been the Watcher. The problem has always been tentacles. So what do we have here? We've got a spear, tornado, and nothing. Okay, it's all useless. Damage to rooted targets is nice with Boy's Axe. Oh, you mean like re-rolling it? I pretty much can't because it only has one affix at level 4. This Boy's Axe is the Boy's Axe we have. And there's nothing else we can do about it. Unless we get a turret. Get a turret, get a turret. Get another turret. Crush trap is a turret, but not what I'm looking for. Flamethrower? Oh, it doesn't do extra damage to a rooted target, but I get what you mean now. How much money do we have? 21,000? Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade it and reroll again. And we got another trap, which is fine. Plus damage on a rooted target, that should work for us. Are we done? We are done. We've eaten the food. We got the floor scroll. We're out. You always gotta check though, because you never know when you're gonna find a legendary item in a hole. Dear Liza, dear Liza, which means I should probably go check the toothpick, but who cares? Who cares about the toothpick? So you really have to wait for those things to come back, huh? That's interesting. Fair enough. Interesting. But fair enough. Double damage tornado. 4,700 DPS. One day I'm gonna have to actually experiment with that. It feels like it might be good against the tentacles, honestly. But spreads oil, victims burn. Things that spread oil will be nice, because we do have the flamethrower trap around. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Makir asks if I gotten card kill and queen. Nope, we'll have to do that at some point. I've got a few queen achievements to do. Okay. That was stupid of me. Damage is like really good. Turrets is still going. Do not stand off to the side, stand in the middle. Oh, you, why? God damn it. Oh. I'm so bad at the tentacles every time. You wanna know what it freaking is too? No, get out of here. It's the fact, I understand it now. I actually do. I understand what's happening now. If the fight ends, sorry, let me rephrase. During the fight, when you kill a tentacle, the tentacles have like electricity going between them and the Watcher, indicating where they are. Sometimes there's one tentacle that's off to the side, and then it immediately gets up and then does the sweep. It doesn't travel across the floor, letting you know that it's preparing. It just starts immediately. And that's what I gotta prepare for. I gotta prepare for the fast tentacle as a direct result of it being right where it's gonna start the sweep. And that's what's causing this, because it's always the quick tentacle. That's the one that always does it. It's the one that doesn't have that half a second between when the next phase finishes and the next tentacle phase begins. That's what's going on there. And knowing is half the battle. So now that I think I understand it, we might be able to actually, like, you know, handle it. I hope so anyways, because I'm freaking tired of dying to that over and over again. Losing my flawlesses. This is what I'm gonna have to resolve when I actually do like a cursed sword run. I'm gonna have to figure out why do I keep dying to the well, not dying, but why do I keep getting hit by the tentacles? I'm getting hit by the tentacles because I don't understand in my head that the tentacle is just spawning right where it sweeps. There we go. That's what it is. I feel like I'm an angry man yelling at the sky right now. I figured you out! I get it! You're not gonna get me! I know your tricks, Satan! Why Satan? I don't know. Bottoms up and the devil laughs. You gotta be on guard. On guard for thee. We do a ton of damage, but that should kind of be obvious at this point. Yeah, where is my cursed chest? I also need to find another boy's axe because having quad boy's axes would be kind of sick. We gotta do the doorway. If we don't do the doorway, there's just gonna be too many enemies that spawn later. But also, where the heck is my chest, please? That's unfortunate. Could have been better, could have been worse. Floor rune to the left of the door. There's another one? Oh my god, I hope it's another one and not just like an actual like food item. I guess we might find the, oh no, there it is, it's right there. I was gonna say we might find the cursed chest in a little bit, but nope, it's just down there. You jerks. Wait, really? Did that stop my boy's axe from doing damage when they were protected? That's interesting. You're gonna be like easy as heck to kill now. We're gonna eat that food, but let's save it in case we get hit a whole bunch. Thanks, turrets. They did a good job of stunning that guy. Okay. Cursed chest? Cursed chest? Cursed chest? Cursed chest? Cursed chest! Not a challenge room, just a standard one. Damn it! And here I was hoping for another challenge rune. So maybe I should pay more attention to the floors now, because I stopped when you said that there was a challenge rune. This is a fine enough direction to go in, but let's go get the teleporter real quick. It's like we need to go get the teleporter anyways, so. It's another doorway. More enemies? Yep. Which is absolutely fair. Should not have done this at all. I don't know why he died. I appreciate it. It's legendary equipment. All right, I appreciate this a lot. No, 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 no. Demons are really hard to deal with. You should not, it's another rapier, that's sick. You should not be doing that right now. Just remind me to go through that one. Oh no. Okay, hold on, go this way. I'm just trying to be a little bit safe here with this curse, but it's just taken a long time to find good enemies to fight. Safe enemies. Found it. Guys, there was a rune right here, you didn't tell me. Why didn't anyone tell me there was a rune? Guys, supposed to be watching my back. Uh-oh. Okay, I got a plan. The plan is just hit him. Verzar, welcome, says, I can't see the runes. Yeah, the runes are so hard to see. They're gonna be harder in the next biome. Guys, why is this so good? Why are the boys' axes so great? Why are these like the best items in the game? I didn't believe people when they were talking about the boys' axes. I had to experience it myself. The ability to just lock down the enemies and let you do whatever the heck you want with them. It's so good. Hey. Please, just let me find a weapon shop and get more axes. All I want is more axes. More boys' axes. Yeah! We'll get this rapier. If we take the rapier, I will have to drop the boomerang, but that's not a big deal. Because it's a freaking rapier. Do you see this thing? It's so good. Oh man. Lots of rapiers that are legendary, lots of boys' axes. Gotta say I'm happy about it though. Makes me very happy. Does it make me happy? Yes. Weapon shop? Weapon shop. Now, okay, if we get a boys' axe, do we take it though? Well, let's see what we get first of all. Alchemical carbine. Sonic is pretty good. No risk. Which is good. Oh hey, double damage Poyo. Right, I don't have boomerangs anymore. Oh no, no boomerangs! We're only slightly overpowered instead of greatly overpowered. Oh, we're getting no health. I think I got, what was it, 1 HP? Oh! It's probably more than 1 HP. Uh-oh. There it is. You know what? That worked surprisingly well. Whew. You'd get more fixes but less damage from a normal axe. Yeah, but the rapier is just so good though. Like we know from the last run, we know that a rapier that's legendary will destroy the servants as we climb. So it's very tempting for me to just say, hey, even if we get a secondary axe, 1 axe is probably good enough because the rapier will make sure that we'll be able to defeat the Lighthouse, maybe even flawlessly. Just because it's so damn good. Yeah, I'm not gonna replace the boys' axe because it'll do more damage because it's legendary scaling, but you know, it is tempting for me to say, hey, maybe a secondary axe would be good. Yeah, it doesn't matter what we take, the queen is gonna die. I gotta be a little bit better about making sure not to overkill her with the rapier or whatever weapons I end up using, but as long as I can get her to the side of the arena and kick her off, I'll be happy. We'll have a hopefully no repeat of the last run. Plus damage for hits in the back. Why not? Back that axe up. I'm gonna back that rapier up now, apparently. Mud is still playing Risk of Rain 2? My god. That guy loves that game. Claydair says, does the boy's axe bug out the queen where they don't come down from reality bend? Yes. That literally happened, I think, the last time I had boy's axe. And I was like, what the heck's going on? Okay, I would love it if the freaking demon would die. Finally, the demon did die, so thank you for that, at least. But yeah, boy's axe rooting still bugs out the queen so that she doesn't die properly. Well, so far this seems pretty good. Do not want the amulet though. That is not the ground. Mud's doing Eclipse. Yeah, Mud's still got some Eclipse to do, I think. I thought he had completed it for all characters, but I guess he just got all the achievements for Risk of Rain and now he's playing it for fun. Or for pain, one or the other. He could be a bit of a masochist, I suppose. This is the wrong door. What do you have ammo? So the ammo mutation gives you double ammo in your weapons that have ammo. It does work with the boy's axe, the button I have on my Y attack. I can throw 2 axes instead of 1. It does not work on the boomerang though, but it does work on the boy's axe, so basically I have 2 axes. 1, 2. 1, 2. And it's been working pretty well. Oh hey, my melee stairs increased. Haven't heard that one before. I'm very glad that hit you. Random weapons. Boy's axe, maybe? Please? Oh, oh, Nerves of Steel are so good, but boy's axe is more fun, at least right now. There's a boomerang, so if you do want a boomerang, yeah, it even says ammo mutation does not apply. Which is a little weird because it does work on the axe, but I don't know. Like, does ammo work on like the throwing spear? Probably not, because it's not really it is a ranged weapon, but it's like a melee ranged weapon, right? Because it's just a spear. That's unfortunate. Dude, one of these days I'm gonna get another boy's axe. Another boy's axe. I knew that was coming. We got some of our HP back. We got enough that it's not that bad. I'm actually surprised we took so little damage, relatively speaking. Not having a shield or a cocoon does make it kind of difficult to take out those arbiters, because they're very weak, but they do a ton of damage, especially if you get hit by the grenade on death. It's like sometimes you just gotta plan like when they're gonna die and how you're gonna kill them. So you know, by the way, that I'm looking for the floor rune. I want to find another one. Wah, wah. Gladair says, I don't think ammo works with the javelin because it teleports you to the javelin if you use it. Yeah, but it could still be like a similar thing to the boy's axe. I guess as soon as you press the button to teleport once, what would it do on the second press? Would you teleport again? Or would you throw the spear? Or maybe, if you have a spear, it throws it. Otherwise, it teleports you. So if one spear is in the air, then it would teleport you to that one. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm trying to think about it, and I don't think it would work. Then again, I didn't think the boy's axe would work, but it kind of just does, which is great. Need my axes back, please? I got it back right at the very end. Hello. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Cavern is the highest level gear. Level 11 out of chests, and 12 from shops and elites. So there's a lot of good stuff here. You can get +1 with the boomerang. You can get +1 ammo with a legendary boomerang, I think. Which is why it's a little weird to me that you can't get it, or sorry, you can just get it on the boy's axe just by taking the ammo mutation. Like, if it's so rare and so powerful that it's a legendary affix on the boomerang, why let the boy's axe have it for free? That's all I'm saying. Dun 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 dun. Maybe if you throw both spears, it would teleport you in half, killing you instantly. One hand goes to one spear, the other hand goes to the other spear. It's like magic, it does what the card says. If in doubt, hey, it does what the card says. So this is the end. We gotta do a lot of backtracking now. Did I not go down here yet? Why not? Because it just didn't. There's no reason, just didn't. Hey, knock it off. Makair says, I think I would be comfortable with the boy's axe getting the ammo nerf. It's one of those things in Dead Cells that's just kind of inconsistent. It's like, why the boomerang but not the boy's axe? Is it because the boomerang can hit multiple times in the back? That's fair, but like the boy's axe is also extremely powerful. So it's just like there's got to be a reason for it, like a true reason for it. I guess the reason could just be that they didn't think about it. It's also a possibility. My God, get out of here. We could take a giant killer into the giant fight. It does say killer in the name. Surely it's got to be good, right? Okay, shop, scroll. I don't see any like cursed chests or anything. Just gonna let him sit for a minute. Ah, feels good, man. Feels good. Ah. Could take the owl. The owl, does do a lot of damage, and it would probably be pretty good against the giant. I have a great disrespect for the owl in general, though. But, Tesla Coil would hit, you know, the turrets will hit the giant anyways. Let's just stick with those. At least upgrade this one. A little expensive, but we got the money. That's for everyone. That's not just for me, that's for everyone who's had to ever deal with those birds. Sometimes we can look after each other. I see it. Not a floor rune, unfortunately, but I see the money. Let's see. Just lava. I'm very curious now, since I've seen a post from someone who had a challenge rune spawn at the bottom of one of these craters. So now I'm like, what if it's over there? Because I love challenge runes. I want every challenge rune. That was insanely fast. Hey, Lonely's Troll, thank you very much for the resub. Hello there. Hello there. I'm wasted. Oh, that's why you wasted your money on me. By the way, if you would like to support the stream, please subscribe or cheer or donate or do anything that you would like. I gotta set up a PayPal link at some point too, but I do have one of those too. Waste more money, please. Dun 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 dun. How did they even find that out? They fell. They like fell off the level, and then there was instead of lava, there was nothing, and at the very bottom of a pit, there was a small ledge, and on that ledge was a challenge rune. And then if I remember correctly, upon activating the challenge rune, it would spawn the portal inside of the lava, and then it would just immediately close. It would just go away. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So yeah, fantastic time, huh? Dude, barnacle trap? Barnacle trap. I like a good barnacle trap. At some point I want to run where I get like 2 heavy turrets because one of them's legendary. That'd be sick. Sick! Is that stranger than when Abe found one floating in the air? That's probably the strangest place I've ever found one. I'll grant you that. Literally in a spot it can't be. Yeah, that's probably the weirdest place I've seen it. At least the ground one was on a normal tile. That's a very good point, yeah. I think that was like version 2.4 when I found it floating in the air. Can't remember. Can't remember. Okay, are we done? Food? Food? Scroll fragment. Let's get out of here. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, let's go. I don't see anything else on the map. We'll grab the scrolls and go kill our giant friend. No second boy's axe, unfortunately, but that's okay. We get the food bonus. I still don't think I've ever found a challenge rune in the caverns. That might be a complete lie, but I still don't remember one. Final check. I didn't explore the 4-cell door because I found it early and I decided to skip it so I could cleanse malaise. It's just money in one item, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Nope, nope, nope. I actually wish that we had found a better amulet. The reason why I'm keeping the one that we have is that it gives me 3 stats in my weapons. Dude, I don't think Boy's Axe can get raw damage ups. At least it doesn't seem to be giving me damage on this one, or the last one. What outfit is that? That's so cool. I think we just swapped. Yeah, we just swapped. Well, that's pretty good damage. There's the crits. Get closer! I got hit. I am embarrassed. I used my roll because I was trying to get closer to the eyeball. Whatever. Screw this guy. He sucks anyways. Get out of here, biters. Biters. That was the armored shrimp or mutineer outfit? I don't remember. It's already out of sight, out of mind. Okay, we're gonna heal. We have 4,000 HP, oh my god, that's very low. And we're gonna do the shipwreck again because we have Hayabusa, no, not the Hayabusa boots. No. We have Spartan sandals. And I want to kick the crap out of the queen. Like, literally, I wanna kick her. I wanna kick her in the face. So, we're gonna go back to the shipwreck. Very glad that we randomly discovered 2 pieces of legendary equipment on the run, because it's not like we're getting any more. And I said it once, I'll say it again, this is kind of why I need more practice before I do Curse Sword run, because at this point, I'm not gonna be able to do a Curse Sword run, I'm just gonna freaking die. So we'll do it one day, maybe when I get better at the game. I don't know what was that, what died, whatever it was is dead. You got Armadillo Pack? I do not have Armadillo Pack. I have maybe ammo? Might be what you're seeing? Ammo mutation? Astronomy is the green one. Gives us a damage bonus on food. Recycling. Got it. Turns out when you have a strong run like this, running through all the enemies is like totally viable. Found 1 food. Just looking for all the food items as we explore, because if we find 2, that's like a 80% damage bonus. Never mind, it's gonna be like a 40%. I forgot we weren't mainlining survival. Survivals are secondary. That's fine. Hey. Quit it. Cut it out. All right, what do we got? We got a fire grenade and a bow. Just a lousy bow. How many stats do we have now? We have 41. We'll probably get 3 more scrolls, so we'll be at like 44. That's honestly fair. We've had a lot of random scrolls show up on the run. I think 1 curse chest and like 4 challenge runes, so I am perfectly happy with this. Now, unfortunately, well, fortunately, unfortunately, yes, it's in green, but it still is damage for the legendary weapons. Hey, knock it off. That guy, pirate captain, He's highly dangerous, even with the boy's axes, because he can turn around during the middle of his 3-hit combo. That bug has existed in the game since, like, absolutely forever. Hey, come here. I'm actually like not even looking at the enemies anymore. I'm just looking at the ground whenever I run. It's probably a bad habit to get into, but you know you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for more scrolls. If I can find more scrolls, I'm gonna go pick up more scrolls. Emergency door, huh? Even on a crowbar run, I still don't see myself taking that. I still think it's kind of trash. I don't think that's a very controversial opinion, though. All right, I see you, buddy. God, there's so many enemies here. It's funny, but kind of trash. That's pretty much a good way of describing it. It's unexpected that you literally fire a door, and it's a surprise door. Not very effective in combat, though. Okay, 43 stats. I believe we'll find one more, so that'll get us to 44. We just have to find another scroll fragment, and then that's it. We don't really need any more scroll fragments because we're not gonna get another 4. We're just gonna get 1 probably. Somewhere, there's a scroll fragment. The heck? Emergency door's pretty stunning. But it's only for use in an emergency. Only emergencies. Wow. Quick bow. 73,000 DPS on crits is not that bad. You, aggro. You, aggro. Hey. Alright, you know what? You don't have to aggro, but you will die as a result. Well, you would have died as a result anyways, let's be honest. $145 kills, just racking them up. Gotta find the other food too. We've only found one piece of food, I think, and it was luckily it was the one from the wall. But there's still a lot of things to kill here. There's 2 more scrolls? And no scroll fragments. Okay, that's unexpected. So we're gonna have a 45 power boy's axe? That's sick. That is not strong enough, although it's honestly not that bad. Have you made quick bow work in a run, maybe a legendary one? I have had a legendary quick bow and it was pretty good. The damage from the first few shots is pretty low, but overall, it's really not that bad. It's not something that is quick to kill though, because you have to hit multiple times, so I never use quick bow as something that is going to kill fast. It's mostly for like, I have a minute, the enemy's not gonna be able to hit me, I can take a few pot shots. That was a scroll fragment, I walk right past it. Quiet you. Also, thank you for pointing that out. I would like to believe that I would have seen it. Sometimes, though, I need a little bit of help. There's the other food. So we're actually gonna have a 46 power run, which is kind of crazy. We might hit 500,000 DPS on the rapier. What the heck is this? Just a blue square? It'll be close, but we might be able to hit it. Nothing, just checking. And I'm still looking at the floor, but I'm not seeing anything, unfortunately. That's probably why I missed out on the fragments and stuff, because I'm looking at the floor. That was dangerous. Guess we gotta go down. Yeah, there it is. So there's 45. And every single scroll that we've picked up on this run is going to make our boy's axe stronger. We have nothing that is not in purple or green, even on the amulet. So our HP sucks. It's 5,000, barely under that rather, but our damage is phenomenal. Should have gone the other way, but already here. Done with the floor. We found everything. Wait, was that infected food? No, it's a medkit, it's just green. Why did I come over here? I didn't even want to fight these guys. I wanted to get to the scroll fragment. And in my head, I'm like, better fight more enemies. They're not all dead. Okay, just get back to the teleporter. Solder J says, this is how I like to run scrolls too, probably why I die a lot. With disengagement, the chance of dying while not focusing on health is not really that bad. You just gotta be very careful about not getting combo hit and combo killed. But yeah, I love this way of playing with a build that has literally no HP and then you just run around murdering everything. It's so much fun. Okay, and we're done. No reason to look at the shops. There's nothing that we could get except for a second boy's axe. So you know what? We will take a moment. But we already have skills that are level 12. No reason to swap those out. Boy's axe? Boy's axe? Boy's axe? Okay, so the rapier does 500,000 damage. We have to keep it. Although, just to see how it works. They're instantaneous. Look at that. Look at how fast they are. Dude, honestly, that's not bad damage. Like, that's really good. DPS is higher with self synergy. 80% damage, so that'll increase the damage by about 390. Increase the damage by about 20%. It's only 130,000 DPS with the poison synergy, which is not that much. So, like, the boy's axes. Let's assume that the real DPS is double because we have ammo. So the one on the right's doing 320, the one on the left is doing about 240, let's say. 320, 240, that's 500,000 DPS. The rapier is already doing 500,000 DPS. Is it not multiplicative? So, you see how this says 316% damage? The 80% gets added to this. So, you have to find the ratio of the 80% and the base damage bonus to see what the actual damage bonus is gonna be. 100% damage is not double damage, it's 416 as opposed to 316. But Other damage bonuses, things like mutations that increase your damage by 1%, those do work. I think point blank does increase your damage by what it says. But I'm almost positive that these percent damage bonuses as affixes, they only get added to the value. That being said, that makes them way better on legendary equipment that are not scaled that high. Because the Boy's Axe, 50% bonus damage at max HP, that means it's going from 62% damage to 112% damage. That's a massive increase. The non-legendary Boy's Axe is better than the legendary? No, it's not. The legendary one is doing way more damage. Yeah, the legendary Boy's Axe is, it doesn't have affixes, but again, who cares? The damage is still better. But we could definitely run double Boy's Axe if we wanted to. Sure, let's do it. It'll be funny. It's kind of it's amusing that we found this at the very end, the very last reroll on the very last shop, but you know what? Let's go to the Lighthouse. Double Boy's Axes. You might accidentally kill the queen. We're not gonna accidentally kill the queen. I hope. So let me see. Bonus at max HP. There you go. Damage on a poison target. Might as well keep it, I suppose. There's no reason not to keep our current mutations, so. Right. The climb's gonna be tough, especially if the axes don't kill immediately. This might be a situation of throw the axes and then run, because the rapier was able to kill the servants as I climbed. I don't know what this is gonna do. We're doing more damage than the last run, so I do hope that we can kill them just with this. So I'm actually just getting my axes back. I broke the door. They did work, but they were slow. It took a couple of shots, so I worry about the future levels here, but it's still gonna be good when we fight them in the arena because of the large open spaces. We can kill Euterpe because we can just dodge the bow attack. We'll see. Yeah, so we need all 4 axes to hit to kill. That's gonna make it a little tough. I think she took damage when the axe left her body. Yeah, I think she's actually gone. That's kind of amusing. So. She's gone. So far so good, honestly. Yeah, and the axes just came back after a while. Get the food. Got my axes. They took a little bit. They took a little bit of damage. I don't know why you were just literally standing still, but sure. That was weird. I don't quite understand what's happening, but I'll take it. Okay, ready? One's dead. The annoying one is dead. I would like to take out Calliope too. Actually, I think Cleo's dead. Now she's dead. They're all dead, so we just have to climb and fight them in the arena. And we'll get one more stack of damage bonuses. Yeah, I brought enough axes for all of them. I will say, it's so good to be able to apply the damage at range, and it's an incredible amount of damage. That was the easiest flawless. We do a ton of damage, and we apply it very, very quickly. There's another boy's axe, by the way. It's probably worse than the one that I have. It is, by 1 level. No, I don't want it. I see why you take astronomy for this fight. That's awesome. You get 2 pieces of food, and if you don't want the healing, if you need the healing, gastronomy helps you heal. If you don't want the healing, it gives you damage. If you are rolling survival as your primary stat, it helps a lot more, but this is still fine. Just a little bit of bonus damage. Was that 2 Lighthouse flawlesses in a row? No, we got hit on the last one, I think. We got hit on the last one because I tried to use the boy's axe instead of the rapier, I think. I can't remember. We got a few of them over the past few runs, for sure. I don't think it's in a row, though. Okay, what an outfit. Oh my god. Okay. Just wanted to kick her once. So I think we just do this now, we just wait. So that's... No! Come on! Come on! Boo! Okay, well, I mean, now I know. Now I understand how it works. She takes like 5% damage when she falls, but I killed her with the damage from the kick as opposed to the damage from the fall. It wasn't the grenade, it was the kick that killed her, I think. But it did enough damage that she went to 0 HP, so she just fell to the ground. You gotta kill her from the fall damage. Damn it. Still, that was a great run and great boys axes. Best weapons in the game. Can't believe I slept on those items for so long. Ammo boys axes is easy peasy. So we still have a few achievements left to do, and we will work on those in the future. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.